Okay. Thanks for joining me on this live stream. I have a premiere going on the channel right now, and I actually didn't even think about how this might conflict with that, having a premiere and a live stream simultaneously. So we'll see how that worked out after the fact. But on the Mindful Before Meeting channel, my friend and I did a nice little meditation outside of a church down near Cold Springs, New York. I forget the name of the little village, but we kind of like spontaneously just erupted into chanting and humming and then singing. And that was pretty cool to experience. However, not the best introductory or guided video, so it didn't really spawn the best content for you guys. Although it's nice to just upload that to the channel. There's just a little bit of music in the background, and then you can kind of hear our chanting. Might be nice to just kind of like put that on in the background and essentially have a 20-minute timer while you meditate. But I wanted to do something that was a little bit more instructive right now. So it's more like the middle of my day right now, and I'm just stopping for a brief meditation. I sometimes do this if I'm not receiving the effects of my mindfulness meditation, and I'm having trouble kind of hyper thinking, too many intrusive thoughts, compulsively thinking, and I just know that I could benefit from a meditation. And it's beautiful out, and so here I am. So it's going to be relatively quiet here for me, uninterrupted, no distractions. I know I can just sit on the ground comfortably, have a nice natural backdrop for you guys, and nice scenery for me as well. And that this will be a good environment for me to meditate. Hear the wind blowing through the trees, hear some birds chirping. I can hear some far in the distance. I wonder if I can hear all the way to the highway. Either way, it might be Route 9. I can hear cars passing, and none of that is going to distract me from my meditation, so that's good. So I'm going to do a few introductory in-breaths and out-breaths. In and out. As I do those, start to let go of my physical tension in my body. In and out. I'm going to keep my eyes open throughout this meditation because it's in the middle of my day. And although I won't be thinking of the things that I plan to be doing after this meditation, I do want to keep my eyes open and keep this as an invigorating meditation so that I have like a higher stimuli base level threshold to just keep me alert and awake and aware, not kind of going in a lower stimuli state and like getting sleepy or anything like that. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in vitality, breathing out tension. In and out. Have a a comfortable position. Now going to be looking away from the computer screen. You can also make sure that you are focusing your attention away from the things that are distracting you. So I have my head forward, but I drop my gaze a little bit. Drop my gaze to something about 20 feet out in front of me, just on the ground. There's grass there. There's a little patch of sunshine coming through the trees. And that's where I'm going to gaze. Now I'll really start to kind of went through that preliminary releasing of tension. So now I really want to start to come into full present moment awareness. So in and out, letting go, letting go of thoughts. Becoming present. At this point, I start to observe non-judgmentally where my mental state is, how readily I can come into present moment awareness. Today, my mental landscape is working with me. It's fairly easy for me. A thought came up and I just said, thinking, I'm coming back to the present moment experience. Just observing the breath, just being here. A nice breeze has just come over me, and I can be present in my awareness of that as well. Just a quick reset in the middle of my day, zero out my scale again with simple, present moment awareness. So now I'm here in the present, and I'll embrace that. Fully experiencing this present moment. And what I mean by that is to act like a superconductor for the experience, which is sitting here in this moment. Fully observe and absorb all the sensations of the breath. In through my nose, down my throat, feel my chest rise. Feel the release of that air flowing back out of my mouth. Feel my legs and my rear sitting on the ground, one leg on top of the other. My hands gently resting on my legs as I sit here. The experience of my visual field, this natural scenery or whatever the scenery is. Just to be a mindful observer of that present moment. To be fully and acutely here. All the nuances, try to, don't just observe don't try to force anything, but you can break every sensation down into the most granular nuances of it. See if you can feel every individual atom, every little millimeter. Work within all the sensations that you feel in your whole body. Try to feel them completely and allow yourself to be fully absorbed in them. If a thought comes up, you can label it thinking and just return to that present moment awareness. Whatever sensation or stimuli in the present moment that you feel best holds your focus and your attention. A quality of the experience, not of your thoughts. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let go. Return to the present. Allow yourself to come back to this moment. So I wanted to keep that brief as a little interjection in your day. I do think that I benefit more from longer form meditations personally, but I just wanted to give a little bit more intense instruction and a little bit of a guide and do a brief meditation to bring all of you along and to share in our present moments together. So I think that I'm going to come back out here. I'm going to throw some workout shorts on and I'm going to do a quick body weight exercise, and I'm going to make a little schedule for myself, plan my day, and tackle this day and get a lot of stuff done. It's going to be good. That'll make me feel good. And then I'll meditate as part of my bedroom or my bedtime routine before I go to sleep. I like to bookend my days with meditation in the morning and at night. And consistency is key. So if you're struggling to adopt a meditation practice, it's much, much more important to do a tiny bit of meditation as a habit, as part of your morning routine or your evening routine every single day, than it is to strive to any other type of meditation goal. I'd rather you meditate, I'd rather you sit in your meditation posture, take one breath, and then move on and go about your day every day for a long time than to do a 45 minute to do 3-hour, 4-hour meditation any given day. That's good too, but it's really consistency that will help the habit formation, that will allow those incremental improvements that will really revolutionize your life. So the goal, if you want to have a target or a goal, it should be consistency, not the quality of the meditation, not the length of the meditation, and start small. Even if you are a fairly experienced meditation practitioner, if you have some mindfulness, yoga, any kind of meditation experience, and you haven't been consistent, start small, start way shorter than you need to, and then be consistent and then work your way up. If you do 15 minutes, no problem. Start with 5 every day. Add 5 minutes every day. or maybe every week add on 5 minutes. Do 5 for a week, 10 next week, 15 next week. Stay at 15 for a while, and just be consistent, and go from there. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for allowing me to share this content on this medium, and to challenge and inspire myself to also cultivate this practice within myself. So thank you for allowing me to share this with you. And if you have any questions or any descriptions of your meditative experience, please do leave it in the comments, especially challenges or questions, or if you want to complain or say my brain won't shut up, let's hear it. A lot of times having a community of people who can relate to the pitfalls of the hang-ups when they try to cultivate a meditation practice can be validating. So feel free to drop anything in the comments, like the video, share with a friend, share out of